bastards. Today, I just wanna talk about some events, the state of events at the moment right now, and it doesn't look good. Usually, I'm not. I'm trying to just to stay away from predictions, current events, politics, and all those things because those things can change. Those things are uncertain, and yeah, talking about it on the on a channel like this, it just you have 50% of being right, 50% of being wrong. Who knows what's going to happen? But this video is about that. Yeah, the best day to prepare was yesterday. It's a little bit disturbing to see how many people just act like there is nothing wrong, that everything will be okay in a not okay is perhaps not a good word, but they expect that things are going to return to normal. Things are going back to the way they used to know it. But the times are changing. There are other things going at play. There are other advancements. There are other just the not everything. Not nothing can go back to the things we used to know. There is a shift in the dynamic of how the world works, and yeah, it's disturbing to me to see how many people think that nothing bad can happen. That I don't say World War III is going to happen, although it looks like it, but many people don't even think that it could happen. They think no, such thing can never be happen. So that's kind of disturbing. Some people are making plans to go on holiday while while there is war in Europe that can spread to other theaters around the world, like in the Pacific Ocean with China and Taiwan. Um, yeah, such things are happening, and yeah, just the signs. This week, I noticed in the stores that just like Canadian Prepper predicted a time before, that the first thing that will run out are grain products, like how do you say this, like flour. Yeah, you can only get now those two for 2 packets at each person at the stores. The same thing, like yet again they predicted in the prepper community, is cooking oil. And those are two things that are coming from that are being produced in certain conflicts areas right now. And now there are rumors of material scarcity, and that means just all the things along certain transport routes will not be used. Certain jobs are hard to be filled in. A lot of companies do not get the workers, the planning, the materials to produce stuff, and they cannot get them around, or people cannot buy them because everything is getting more expensive. We all That is just the state of the world like it is. Everything was dependent on something. We are like an engine, and if one part of the engine fails, then the engine will not run that efficient and eventually stop when certain parts are taken out of the equation. So that's how I look at the world, like today, like in this like with the globalism and with yeah, just everything is connected in a certain way. And that's why I do not want to fearmonger right now, because fear is for nothing, no, for nothing good. Fear is what you do not know. Fear is the uncertainty, and yeah, that's why I started this channel. I just want to people to get prepping, just prepping, just how do you say this? Just prepping for small case disasters, or like a possible big scale disaster that is going to happen. but things are going to never be back like they used to, like and certainly not like your parents and your grandparents. Those days can never go back. The prices, they will always stay at what they are now. They will never lower down. We always seen this in history. Certain things will get scarce. So my tip is just now, just do not panic. Just relax, but be prepared. That's all I can say. If you want to buy something, buy it now. And I'm not only talking about food, because yeah, food is a big scarcity. Like I would advise rice, grain, cooking oils, and all pasta, those kind of things you must have. Water filters. Those are the most basic things I would say. Yeah, buy those while you can. Um, and for the rest, just some things like camping equipment for in case the power goes out, you have a camping stove, or such thing, clothing, extra clothing, shoes, very important. The things that are not being made in your country is perhaps the best things to start buying right now, just in case, while you can, while the prices are still, you can still afford them at a certain way, because the prices, they will go up. And even if it is also something that most people will realize, certain things will, it will not matter how much money you, how expensive it will be, and how much money you will give for some things, you will just cannot buy, because it cannot get to you. It's out of your league, out, almost to say literally. So those are the things I want to warn about in this video. Start preparing. Just uh, start to look what I don't have. Try to get your business in orders. Try to get financially in order. Try to, if you have a tough month paying out the finances, try to reduce those costs, because they will get harder. The prices will get higher. Get prepared for that. If you want to learn something, do it. Knowledge is power, and that power can help you get through these tough times that will no doubt be going to get towards us. So yeah, buy what you want, buy what you can now. Uh, Stockpile, get knowledge about certain topics in the about prepping, like self-defense, first aid, technical aspects of it. Those are the things I want to, yeah, advise you to do. Uh, and for the rest, don't panic. Even if things are looking shit, if things are getting real, if things are getting worse, just try to take it like this. Try to, because a lot of people, when bad things happens, they can, they have difficulty accepting it. They say the three major life events at the same time could lead to fatal depressions. And in a certain way, I can understand that. But if you have one back, something that put you a setback, I would say try to accept it. If there is no pain, there is no gain without pain, and pain is part of life, and that we have to accept. If you cannot accept that, then that pain will get even bigger, and you do not. If you cannot accept it, you don't learn from it, and if you do not learn from it and do not accept it, that it could, and even if you do not have that hardship, try to be, try to take it in account, is perhaps what I want to say. Don't be oblivious. Don't try to, how do you say this, don't try to get delusions. Don't try to make everything insanely positive. Just accept it and try to live. Try to live, try to survive to live, is perhaps the good wording. Because surviving is temporary, living is forever. Yeah, not forever in that, but that's the end goal. Just trying to live and not be one piece of stress is perhaps a good way of saying it. So yeah, this was just my late night rant, mumbling even perhaps, but this is just something I want to get off my chest. I usually not don't want to give you such panic. It's not really panic, but it's like a bad messaging. So yeah, subscribe if you want. I would appreciate it, and give a like, reaction, whatever. I would appreciate it, and thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.